If you run a local service business, one of the best things that you can do is start running local ads. And I mean that in the most practical way, because here's the truth that nobody really tells you. You can be incredible at your craft. You can have customers who love you, and you can take pride in every single job you do. But if the rest of your city never even sees you, you will always feel like you're starting over. And I know how frustrating that is because I have lived it. If you've ever looked around at other companies who seem busier than you and thought, I know my work is better than theirs, this is exactly why. You're not losing jobs because somebody else is better. You're losing because they showed up and you didn't. And yes, that stings, but it is true. For a long time, I was doing great work and my clients were thrilled. But outside of the people I was already serving, nobody really knew I existed. I was basically the best kept secret in my own area, and a business shouldn't be a secret. When you work hard and still feel invisible, it gets really old really fast. And think about your last project. You finished it, it turned out great, the customer loved it, and you posted a picture or a video on social media, probably got a couple likes, maybe your aunt even commented, and then it disappeared forever. Or maybe you're just relying on referrals, which are great when that happens, but they didn't show up on a schedule. You ended up hoping that the algorithm magically helps you out or that someone mentions your name at the right time, and that is not a real plan. Here's what finally clicked for me. There are people in your city right now who need your service today, not next month. They literally need it right now. They are scrolling, they're searching, and they're asking around. And if your business never appears in front of them, you can't help them. They just pick whoever they see first. Visibility comes before trust, and trust comes before the sale. Once I understood that, things changed fast. When I started running simple local ads and pairing them with content that talked about real problems that my customers actually had, I suddenly showed up every single day for people who lived near me. Not random people all across the country or all across the states, actual people and actual customers. And this is exactly what I tell every local service business owner. First, talk like your customers talk. Don't use fancy words. For example, if you're a remodeler, try something like this. Are you putting off that kitchen remodel because every contractor you call disappears or gives you a quote that sounds ridiculous? Nobody talks in perfect marketing sentences. They talk like that. When you speak the way that they speak, they pay attention. Second, help them understand why the problem actually matters. Not in like a weird dramatic way, but just be honest. Use something like this. Every month you wait is another month that you're waking up in a kitchen you don't even like. People relate to that because it's true, and it makes them think about the pain of where they actually are. Third is to show how you solve that problem. Not by bragging about all the years you've been in business or listing every single award. People only care about one thing at the start, that you can solve their problem. Show a job you did. Show how you walked someone through the process, and show something even behind the scenes. People trust what they can actually see. And let me be blunt here. You cannot expect life-changing results without spending real money. You need to be willing to invest into that thing that brings you more customers. You take risks in every part of your business, and ads should not be an exception. Spending money on ads is not the risky part. Staying invisible is the risky part. And this is where everything is going to shift for you. Once you run ads consistently, people in your city begin to recognize you. You show up to give a quote and they say, hey, I've seen your videos before. And that whole conversation feels completely different than not having that. You're not starting from zero trying to build trust. The trust is already there before you even sit down. And that changes everything about how you sell, how confident you feel, and the type of customers that you attract. Imagine walking into every single quote knowing that the person already knows who you are. Imagine not stressing about next month because people in your area see you every single day. And imagine not relying on luck or random referrals or random social media posts that just disappear into the void. That is what a simple, smart local ad system gives you. If you need help implementing something like this into your business here in Wisconsin, just schedule a call with me at the link in my bio. Go crush it.